Remember the tree?
Knowledge.
Tree of knowledge of good and evil. And the important thing about that was it was forbidden. It was forbidden to eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Now, if God really wanted to prevent it, he just would, being all-powerful, well, he would just not, it wouldn't happen. But that wasn't, he forbade it. Why did he forbid it?
To give man a choice.
Right. Without the choice, so that man acts on his own initiative, there'd be no blame. And if there was no blame, there'd be no learning. It's when you start tripping over your own shoes, as I said, that you pick up shoes. When you can't blame it on someone else, you start fixing things. And it was essential that man have free choice if he's going to learn from his own acts. If he was responsible for what happened, then it becomes a valuable lesson. The consequence redounds to him, and he knows, oh, well, I did that, I won't do it again, or something. I mean, if you put your hand in the fire and you didn't feel any pain, you wouldn't learn to keep your hand out of the fire. You have to receive the reaction to your own acts, otherwise you don't learn. That principle of identity is essential to the learning process. Now we have all these schools of religion and so forth that tell us to transcend the ego, and that's fine provided we've got an ego to transcend. But you have to realize that on the left-hand side of the arc you may not have gotten an ego. Well, that then helps to put man, modern man, in this schemata. He has at least achieved an identity, and he is probably in the fourth, where this interaction with other people involving all kinds of law, not just the laws of physics, but the laws that man makes about his own acts. I mean, traffic laws. All kinds of lawyers are getting to be the most successful business there is because there's so many laws. And one thing about it is as soon as you have one law, you have to have another law, so it gets very complicated. Well, what happens when you've got all these laws? You have something that you can rely on. And if you have something you can rely on, you can use it and move on.